Now, to other news making headlines from the counties, the government is calling out women groups for low loan uptake. Elsewhere in Murang'a, tea farmers have welcomed the Tea Board of Kenya's directive to hold elections by the 30th of July. Our reporter, Phoenix Toluoch, takes us around the country.
Government has criticized low loan take-up by women groups despite the availability of funds like the Women Enterprise Fund and the Hustler Fund. This is according to women rights advisor to the President, Harriet Chigai, who noted that the current uptake is a paltry 2%. She said this is hindering business opportunities, particularly for women living in the rural areas.
The biggest headache we have as government is how do we accelerate women? How do we accelerate the bottom-up economic agenda? We can only do that if we go along with the professionals.
And in Murang'a, 10 tea factories have welcomed the Tea Board of Kenya directive to hold elections by end of June. The 60 directors led by KTDA board members James Githinji and Chege Kirundi agreed to comply with the directive and expressed their readiness to face opponents.
There shall be elections before 30th of June. We appreciate this because we know the owner of the companies are the farmers, and since our also mandate it was 3 years, we have accepted wholeheartedly that we shall go for elections and we are ready to face the farmers.
Meanwhile, participants at the 60th edition of the annual Kenya Science and Engineering Fair have sought more recognition of the activity, saying it was a pillar to drive Kenya to developed status. The fair brings together 850 students from secondary schools across the country in a bid to showcase technological innovation. The event's national chairperson, Margaret Njaga, announced that the winner will showcase in California.
Kenya Science and Engineering Fair is an appropriate avenue to encourage and inspire secondary school learners to think creatively, be innovative in science, and demonstrate that science can solve the challenges that can face our lives.
To Kiambu County, residents of Jandhiani and Gitwamba villages have raised alarm over rampant break-ins in churches and theft of instruments. The residents say more than 5 churches have been invaded by the notorious gang, making away with musical instruments and electronics worth hundreds of thousands of shillings.
Wakachukua gita zetu za dhamani ya shilingi 70,000.
In Kisii County, Governor Simba Arati has donated goods to the Muslim faithfuls in celebration of the Eid al-Fitr. Speaking at Jamia Mosque in Kisii, Muslim leaders in Kisii thanked the governor, acknowledging his yearly generosity. Supreme Secretary General Ramadan Hussein from Nubia Mosque praised the governor's ongoing support in development.
Tumekuja hapa kutoa shukurani zetu kwa mheshimiwa gavana wetu Simba Arati, ambaye kwa hakika amekuwa akitukumbuka Waislamu kila mwaka tunaposherehekea sherehe za Eid.
And pastoral communities in Isiolo, Samburu, Marsabit and Laikipia counties have received over 370 million carbon credit thanks to the Northern Rangelands conservation efforts. The funds will support 14 community conservancies for infrastructure, education for needy students and sinking boreholes. This initiative aims to enhance economic sustainability through environmental conservation.
Hii ni mpango wafugaji wameweka kuongeza mpango mzuri ya malisho, kwa hivyo na kuongeza carbon kwa mchanga.
Phoenix Toluoch, KTN News.
The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has moved to court to challenge